There's a marvelous and stunning amount of energy and spirit that are imbued in the men and women who serve in our military. For years, they spend weeks and months away from their families, risking their lives, and we can't thank them enough. But for many, there's another battle they face when they finally return home and begin to look for employment to support their families, but for various reasons, many come up short. The good news is that there's a great company out there called Bottle Breacher, run by former Navy SEAL Eli Crane and his wife Jen. They love to hire vets and reinvest in others who have served this country. Back in season 6 of Shark Tank, Eli and Jen scored an amazing deal with Kevin O'Leary and Mark Cuban, and they haven't looked back since. And so today, I had the opportunity to sit down with Eli and hear how the company is running now and what's next for Bottle Breacher. And so Eli, firstly, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your great service to our country, and secondly, for incorporating such an amazing and important mission into your business. And so I want to begin the conversation by asking, how important is it for you, or for any company, to incorporate a mission in their work?
Absolutely. That's a great question. I obviously feel that having a mission is so important. You know, we talk about it, we write about it. I think it's really two parts that it's so important to have a mission. One, I feel it's important to have a mission because I personally feel like if you're not using your skills and talents to bless other people, that you're just plain wrong. You know, and it could be anybody that you're passionate about. It can be your country, a certain demographic of people. But not only do I feel like you're completely missing the boat, but I don't feel like you're living to your potential, and you're probably not that satisfied with your life and what you're all about, because you know, being selfish and pursuing things that are all about you, that'll take you so far, but you really don't start living life, in my opinion, until you start blessing other people and trying to take care of other people. So that's one. Number two, as an entrepreneur, every entrepreneur knows how hard it is. They know that their goals are to, you know, provide for their company, keep the lights on, grow, you know, take care of their team members, their staff, their employees. And sometimes it's so hard and so difficult, and sometimes you long to walk away from it, turn out the lights, and just go back to a 9-to-5, so you can just worry about you know one specific position and one specific job, and kind of just worry about yourself. And sometimes having a mission really gives you that extra motivation, knowing that, hey, if I don't go to work today, and if I don't grind, and if I don't keep working at this, not only am I not going to be able to provide for the people that count on me and depend on me, but I'm not going to be able to bless these other people.
Tell me a little bit more about what that Bottle Breacher mission is about.
So basically at Bottle Breacher, our main focus is to raise awareness about veteran causes and charities. And so I noticed as I was getting out of the military how hard it is to make a transition from the military to the private sector. And so we want to make sure that we come alongside veteran organizations that are either helping active duty veterans or that are helping veterans in general.
What is that sort of secret ingredient that you guys include into Bottle Breacher that gets new customers coming and gets the old ones to still come back? What is that?
That's a great point, and it's something that we're very aware of here. We're not curing cancer here at Bottle Breacher. We basically make very, very cool gifts. Jobs have kind of left the United States, and so they know that when they buy USA-made products, that they're actually supporting their local ecosystems, their local communities, and they're supporting our country.
So many people watch Shark Tank, and I can only imagine that so many people think, if I could only do that, that would be the be-all, end-all. You know, partner up with someone who's got a tremendous amount of capital, a tremendous amount of connections, success on their own, and then things will sort of go on autopilot. And you know better than anybody else that it's just not the case. So tell me a little bit about what it's like, though, to have Mark Cuban on your team, Kevin O'Leary on your team, and yet still find that balance to keep up the grind, yet be able to tap into the tremendous platforms that both of those great guys have. What's that like?
A lot of people, and I'll put myself in that same boat, make the mistake that you watch the show The Shark Tank and you think, oh, if I just get hitched up with these guys and partner up with them, everything's going to be smooth sailing and good to go. And that's not how it works at all. And a lot of people don't realize this. I know I really didn't think about it too much, but Mark Cuban, Kevin O'Leary, they both have really big companies that they run themselves. And then they have, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 in Mark Cuban's case is, Shark Tank companies. And these guys are both family men as well. So you got to be realistic about how many hours these guys have in the day to help you out. And not only do they not have the time to help you out, but you got to be honest, they're investing in a bunch of different companies and they want to see who's going to work for them. They want their money to work for them, just like every other investor out there. So it's not like, Mark and Kevin are coming down here and, helping us strategize and, helping us make products at all. We have to come in here every single day and, work like somebody's trying to take it away from us to, make this place continue to grow. And we're happy to do that, and we feel blessed and fortunate to have the opportunity to do that. So we're gonna keep doing it every single day.
What are some of the new things that you guys are putting out of Bottle Beach? Do you have any samples you can show us?
Right here we have one of our newest products. This is called the Freedom Frag, and this is actually the let's see, let me bring it in here so people can check it out. It's actually a hand grenade, a dummy hand grenade that opens your bottle. And it's actually been the most successful new product launch we've ever had. We've been working on that product for over 2 years. And that's something that most people don't think about when they see companies launch these products. It's just how much time, effort, and energy goes into them. Wow. You have to constantly innovate, create, and give your customers a reason to come back.
Take me sort of backstage. When you go to bed at night, are you satisfied with where the company's at, and at least give yourself that enjoyment to see it sort of run on autopilot for just a bit? Or is there never those moments as an entrepreneur that's constantly trying to come up with the next new great idea?
Really never satisfied with where we're at. I feel like there's so many areas that we are underperforming in that we could be doing a better job in. Most entrepreneurs, they're being honest with themselves and actually they have a little bit of situational awareness. You'll probably get the same answer from most of them. Because I honestly believe that if you're that guy or that gal that think that you have everything figured out and every department is running full tilt, you're probably not very situationally aware, and you're probably just trying to see what you want to see instead of where the holes in the boat are.
Let me ask you one more question, and I want to end with this. If you had the opportunity and you could give yourself one piece of advice, what would that one piece of advice be to yourself that you'd give today?
That's a great one. I would definitely tell myself or anybody else starting a company, enjoy the ride, because it's one of those things where if you don't enjoy the grind, and in my opinion, you're wasting your life and you're wasting your time. Have ups and downs. You're gonna have good days and bad days, but you just need to enjoy the process. Getting out of your garage and getting into a professional facility. All these things take a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears, and you just have to learn to enjoy the process. That's what I would tell myself.